Hi guys, Wayne's Butler here. Well, I've been sitting here for the last little while trying to figure out what to do a video on. I know I haven't been around on YouTube very much, and I apologize for that, but I've been really busy at work and haven't really been feeling well lately. Kind of run down, but I don't have any figures really coming in the immediate future, and I'm not really working on anything, so I've been trying to think something to put on my channel here to let you guys know that I'm still kind of around. Watching everybody's videos, trying to anyways. I mean, I'm not on YouTube as much as I used to be. You know, it's weird sometimes how your life kind of changes and your priorities kind of change, and you know, the people that you used to talk to all the time you don't see quite as much, but you know, it's, you know, more my fault than it is anybody else's. But anyways, so I decided to try and do a Blu-ray review. Now, I don't normally do these things. There's guys out on YouTube that are much more qualified than I am to do these, so I'm going to try and hack through something here, talk about the movie a little bit, show you some of the features on these Blu-rays. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there more qualified than I am, and some of those guys are, at least the ones that I tend to watch, are, well, first and foremost, my virtual son, Lukey Skywalker. When he does reviews on movies that I like or want to watch, I usually, you know, will watch his videos as much as other guys who, Chris Webb is another guy that I like the way he does his reviews. And my boy Dino Last, love everything that he does. Miss Queen V, although she hasn't done a video in quite some time, I kind of actually miss her videos. I like how she does her reviews on her figures and on her Blu-rays. So those are just a few. I know there's a lot more out there, but like I said, guys, this isn't really my area of expertise. So anyways, what I had bought, and I had gotten the Broken Cowl version, I'm going to show you that, and I also got the trilogy box set. I know there's been a lot of reviews on this Broken Cowl, and I'm going to show you some things here when I'm done here talking. But anyways, yeah, and the trilogy set. So the both come with something that the other one doesn't come with, obviously. The Broken Cowl version that comes with the Broken Cowl, and the trilogy set actually comes with an excerpt from the art of Batman. I think a lot of you guys out there have probably already seen it. Also, I know if you've already gotten this movie, you already know a lot about how this menu works, but I just want to try and do an experiment here with my TV, see how well this shows up on my camera. But first I want to talk about this movie. Now, I did a little bit of a first reaction video, and I was actually going to do a review on the movie that night, but it didn't really turn out that way. So I have seen the movie now since Tuesday multiple times. It's basically been on a closed loop here on my Blu-ray player. I've watched a lot, and as a lot of you guys know, there's probably more plot holes in this movie than a chunk of Swiss cheese. Do I care? Nope, not one single bit. They're recognizable. There's a couple that are really a bit of an irritant. I think the one that most of us probably talk about is when Bruce Wayne is in the pit, how he crawls out and then all of a sudden he's in Gotham City. It would have been nice just to have something, a little bit of something in there for that transition. You know, have him getting on a plane or getting on a ship, or a little bit of his journey between the pit and Gotham City. Something. Give us 5 minutes. You know, it's something to glue those two spots in the movie together. But like I said, the movie is so good. It's so well done. The sound is perfect. The picture quality is perfect, and thankfully there's much more IMAX in this movie, which I like. And okay, so we get into the disc here. What I have on here is the special feature. I obviously didn't want to put the Blu-ray in because it's just your standard menu. And like I said, a lot of you guys already have this movie, so you know all about what this comes with. So, but I'm going to break it down here for you. So on the first level of the menu, you have the Batmobile. I watched that. Very, very well done. You know, the ending of the night, title's self-explanatory, but this thing kind of branches off and goes into production. And on the production part, it talks about the prologue, how it was done, and Return to the Batcave, and how all that was done. There's probably a million diorama ideas that I've gotten out of this movie. I don't know if I can squeeze one out, but time will tell on that particular thing. So then we get into characters. This is quite good. The Journey to Bruce Wayne. It talks about, well, his journey. Then Gotham's Reckoning. It's a breakdown on how Bane was done. Really like it. And Girl's Got a Bat. That's obviously the breakdown of Selina Kyle. Although nowhere in the movie do they refer to her as Catwoman. And then you have the Shadows and Light in the large format. It's basically just talking about how the IMAX was used in the movie. And the end of a legend. And I guess it kind of is, at least for the Nolan Batmans. I know we have the Justice League possibly coming up. I did hear a rumor. Now, I don't particularly believe the rumor, but I did hear a rumor that Gordon Joseph Levitt was supposed to be playing the Batman in the Justice League of America. I don't believe that rumor, but I've been wrong before. I just don't think they should do that. I don't think they should be tying the Justice League in with the Nolan trilogy. I think they should start the reboot fresh and kind of go off in that direction. But anyways, and that's, I think I pretty well covered everything in this particular thing. I feel like I'm missing some. Here we go. Yeah, this. And then they talk about the bat. I actually was quite impressed by that because I didn't actually know how the bat was actually assembled. It's actually just a very kind of a skeleton with, you know, plates and everything over top of that, which was kind of neat. I hope Hot Toys makes it. I don't know. One day they say they're making it, one day they say they're not. And then you got the, you know, the Batman versus Bane, the fight. They break that down, and the Armory Accepted. The break into that, they break that down quite good. And Game Day Destruction, you know, the final battle for Gotham City. And the demolition on the street. And you got the pit. They talk about how that's done. The chant, that's actually my favorite part of this particular extra thing here. They break down how the chant was done with all the musical instruments. I really enjoyed that. And the war, the fight scene on Wall Street. And you got the race to the reactor. Prologue, high altitude hijacking, how that, you know, that whole prologue was done. Very interesting. Return to the Batcave, self-explanatory, and Beneath Gotham. And I think I've covered everything on this disc. I've watched everything multiple times here. And then you get into the trailer archive. It's just basically all the TV trailers that we're playing. So, anyways, like I said, I love the movie. It's probably one of the best movies that I've seen in quite some time, but I'm a Batman fan, so that's just my opinion only, although I know there's a lot of people out there that love the movie just as much as I do. And I just love how it was done. I like the character development. I like the character of Bane. It was a little Darth Vader at times, but very well done. I actually just watched the movie Lawless last night, which, if you guys haven't seen that movie, absolutely stunning movie. I think I'm one of Tom Hardy's biggest fans now after watching that. His portrayal on that movie was fabulous, but that's a different Blu-ray. Anyways, there was a few tearful moments, as a lot of you guys know, and then the ending was, well, the ending was very much a Nolan kind of an ending. It basically leaves it up to the viewer to make up his own mind what actually happens, but I mean, they kind of break it down. He fixed the autopilot. I mean, that's quite clear, so he obviously ejected. They found, you know, I believe that what Alfred seen at the end in that cafe, I don't believe that was a dream. I believe that was, you know, it was what it was. And what happens to Gordon Joseph Levitt? He jumps into the Batcave. Who he becomes, it's up to you guys. It's all up to you, because that's, you know, that's how kind of Nolan does his movies. He kind of leaves it up to the viewer to come up with their own ending. So everybody who watches this movie will probably come up with their own interpretation on how this movie should end. So I'm just going to take a little zip around and give you a bit of my meager Blu-ray collection. So anyways, here's the trilogy set. Comes with a nice sleeve, and then all the discs. Comes with 5 discs, all the previous movies and the discs that they come with. And then it comes with this little book here, which I thought was, you know, kind of a nice touch. And here's the broken cowl. Very well done. I think it's probably one of their best little treats that we've gotten with our Blu-ray collection. I know that's one of the Dark Knight things that you get with the disc in the back. There's my buckle I got from Inner Bay. Yeah, I never ever really show you this top shelf. It's just kind of where all my knickknacks. My representation of the tumbler. And we got the Harvey Dent clean one, and then we got my Bruce Wayne. I've had that for quite some time. It's on actually a triad suit, muscle body underneath. It actually fits the suit reasonably well. And I know a different movie, 89 Batman Digibook. And yeah, this is my, I don't know how this is going to turn out. The lighting's not good. I'm right down here on the floor, but it's probably going to suck. But anyways, I got basically every Blu-ray, anything that's Batman on Blu-ray I got. Everything from, you know, the TV series to the Batman Year One, Gotham Knight, Dark Knight Returns. Excellent movie. I strongly recommend, if you haven't seen that, to watch it. And you know, all the 80s series, the 90, and then we got the Nolan. And then I basically got every superhero movie done. All the Spider-Mans, Iron Man, Avengers, all the Predator movies. Transformers, you know. Like I say, just a meager collection. I don't have big vast collections like you guys have. But I love my movies like the rest of us. Anyways, guys, I think that's about it for this particular Blu-ray. I know I kind of hacked through this, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm still out there. I'm still on the YouTube. I'm still out there in the community. I like to say not as much, but I'm trying my best to try and stay informed. And I guess because of the Chinese New Year's in January, we're going to have to wait a little bit for this quarter-scale Hot Toys Batman, which is, you know, the review you guys are going to want to stay tuned for, because I got a lot of stuff brewing around in my head over that figure. So I think we'll call it a day, guys. Wings Butler signing off. Peace and love to all.